What is going on, Gemini? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct once again. This is going to be your general reading for the month of August. Thank you guys for your patience. I know we're a little bit behind. Should have been at the very beginning of the month, but just making it around to you guys. So thank you for understanding. We're going to be hopping in, giving you a little more clarity about, your path moving forward in the month of August. Checking out your spread, seeing what messages come through the cards. All right. Hopefully you're having a good day or night out there whenever you're watching this. It is general. It may not resonate with everyone that watches the video, but if it does resonate with you, do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, comment on the channel as usual. If it doesn't, you can always check out your rising or moon sign or one of the previous readings that I did for Gemini. All right, let me show you guys your cards. This is going to be your present energy that we're dealing with first, your main storyline, all right, that we're going to tap into. After that, on the left side, we have your futuristic energy, and this is also covering your supporting details, if you guys want to check that out. All right, in the end, we're wrapping it up for you with your fairy card, and you got the King of Summer. All right, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you don't follow me on IG yet, you can follow me at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. If you're looking to book a personal reading with me, you can book that in the description of the video. It'll have all the details about that. All right, Gemini, let's just hop in and see what's going on with you guys. So, crowning your reading, we have the World card with the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So, I'm picking up that in August, Gemini, there is some sort of realizations that are definitely coming your way, and they really feel like a change of palate. It's like somebody who has been tasting the same thing over and over and over again, and you just don't have an appetite for it anymore. Because whenever we're talking about the World card, this card is very similar to the Wheel of Fortune, but the World card is really a graduation from the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, um, another word for it is called the Wheel of Suffering. And it's like the karmic wheel that takes you around over and over and over again to repeat the same cycles over and over and over again until you learn a valuable lesson, or you find out who you are, or you kind of like make it out of that hamster wheel. So I feel that there is some sort of like graduating energy that's happening with you guys this month, and it is changing up the way that you're perceiving your world with the Six of Pentacles. It's almost like your taste buds, your appetite are changing in some sort of way. Your desires, what you want, what you've wanted before, is really taking a shift or a turn here with that Six of Pentacle energy, because Six of Pentacles talks about some equal give and take. It talks about your giving and your receiving. How do you receive? How do you give? But I feel like in the month of August, there is this fresh new wave of receiving that's coming into your world where you want something a little different, because you've had the scenario happen over and over again of things that, let's say, you've already experienced. It's like you guys have a plethora of experience. You have a wide range of experiences, Gemini, and it's almost like you have experienced so much for so long, but it always has brought you the same scenario, right? It's different people, different places, different things, but it all tastes the same, and it all smells the same, and it all feels the same and looks the same. So somebody here could be a little fed up with the status quo of how their life has been going. Your taste buds are yearning something different, so in August, I feel like you guys could be really trying some new things out. And I feel like you guys are really being forced by the universe to realize something about yourself, you know, from getting fed up with the same appetite or the same, you know, things that you've been consuming, and the same people that you've been around, and the same things and scenarios that you have been attracting into your reality. Is making you realize something about yourself that, it's like maybe I want something different. Maybe, it's like I've been drinking red wine all of these years, and I've been drinking different types of red wine, and I've been loving it to a certain extent. But now I'm at a point where I just want some white wine. Like, I want something different. Let's try out white wine. So it's that type of energy that I'm picking up, Gemini. Is like you're flipping the script, and you're wanting something new, and you may not even quite know what it is. It's like it's that type of energy of somebody that's like, I don't know what I want, but I don't want this. Like, I don't want any more spaghetti. Like, I'm tired of eating spaghetti. I had spaghetti with cheese on it. I had spaghetti, vegetarian spaghetti. I had, baked spaghetti, stovetop spaghetti. I can't handle spaghetti anymore. Like, what else can I eat? And so I feel like, I don't know, in August there is this realization that you're having, that's kind of pushing you into a new place where you have this new palate, and you have a new taste for some freshness in your life. And this could be pertaining to any area of life. I'm just using food as an example. But I do feel like some of you guys are going to want to be like eating some sort of different type of food too. That is really sticking with me in your energy. But that is only a manifestation of what your soul, what your spirit is really yearning for. Something a little different, some new experiences that attract different scenarios and don't attract the same scenario with different faces on it, right? It's like you've learned that soul lesson because you've been through it over and over and over again. And it's now, it has birthed something new in you with this world energy. It's like you guys are coming from out of the universal vagina, for lack of better words, with this world energy. If you can see it, it's like that type of shape. But you guys are, it's like you are being birthed into this new space. And so this month you're going to have a lot of like yearnings or cravings for new things, right? It's almost like, how they how pregnant women, when they're pregnant, they're craving things that they never really craved before they were pregnant, right? It's like they want some off the wall things sometimes. And it's like, it could be something extra crazy, but it's like what they need right there at that moment, because it's something different. It's something to, because they're bringing in this brand new life, they need some different taste in order to match that. And this is what's happening with you guys. You're realizing, that you yearn and you crave for new things in the month of August. But this isn't just like a trial run in August. This is going to be the beginning of a new way of seeing your world, and you're starting to search out things that you're attracted to at this point in your life, because it doesn't match the things that you were attracted to at, let's say, a year ago or 2 years ago or another point in your life. Okay, so that's coming through very strong. So I feel like that's the overall message for you guys. But let's see what the rest of the cards say. Six of Swords energy here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's like you guys are ready to go into this new land of experience, right? Go to someplace unknown where you've never been to before, something exotic, something that's off of the map, something that you just haven't touched down on and experienced, because you can't deal with the same experiences anymore. You've been here for a while, Seven of Pentacles, waiting, um, experiencing. You've been being filled up with everything that has happened in your life up to this point. And it's like now you're at a place where you're busting out of this old paradigm, because you've been there, done it. You've got the t-shirt, you've experienced it all, in this cycle of evolution. So this is why you're being pushed through another new cycle of evolution here. Okay? The Ten of Wands is talking about how this cycle for you is closing out. All right? It has run its course. It's dying now. That's why nothing feels that great anymore, right? That's why you're drinking a bottle of red wine and it tastes like, shit, for lack of better words. Or you're having your meal that used to be your best meal, and you're just like, what is this? Like, it doesn't taste good. or you're connecting with the people that you used to connect with and used to have this very great relationship with, and it used to be powerful, but now it's like, ugh, I can't take this anymore, right? It's like, so if you're experiencing a little bit of that in August, Gemini, it's because you're completing and wrapping up this cycle that is affecting you on all levels, right? Your senses, your emotions, your feelings, what you desire, what you crave, your will, your perception of this world and reality is like, it's become too small for you. You need to burst out. You need to broaden your horizons. And you're being pushed to do this by tasting things that once tasted very great, and now they're no longer tasting that good. Now they taste like, you know, a value meal. When they used to be the top of the line for you. The creme de la creme. They used to be on that level. But now it's like you're tasting it and you're like, wait a minute, this used to be my number one meal. Why doesn't this taste good? What's wrong with me? It's that type of energy. But you're just shifting. Okay. The magician energy is here with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups. This magician energy, I feel, is you coming back to the drawing board, right? This Queen of Swords is looking at the magician inside of her or him, right? And is wanting to create something new, right? You may not know exactly what it is, but you want it to be new, because the Five of Cups is talking about how you're so over everything else that you have experienced. It's like you want a new experience, you want a new lifestyle, you want to experience things that you haven't tasted before. You want to feel that, bliss again of somebody that is experiencing something new. And this is where you have come to in August. And Leo season, I feel like, is giving you that push along with that Aquarius full moon energy, is like making you just want to explore something new, create something, mix up something, mix it up a little bit. Get out there, like try something. And I mean, I don't think Geminis have a problem with doing that anyway, but you're really being specific as to what you're searching for now. It's like, and the only thing you do know is what you don't want anymore. So you're starting off with this clean slate energy, knowing that you don't want this and you don't want that and you don't want this, and it's like, but it's like, okay, but what do I want? And it's going to be something that's just brand new. Okay, so I think we could really end your reading now at that point. But I'm going to go through the rest of the cards. Right, the Nine of Pentacle energy is here with the Six of Swords and the Tower card. I feel this Nine of Pentacle is talking about this exploration that you have been having with yourself, the way that you've been growing into yourself and growing comfortable in your skin and experiencing yourself, riding through the waves and the channels of what makes you you and how you experience what life has been throwing at you. Um, yeah, and it's like with the Six of Swords, I feel like you're ready to move into this place of another level of awakening, when it comes down to what you need in this reality in order to fulfill yourself with that Nine of Pentacle energy. Like, what is it that makes you feel like you at this point in time? Because you knew what it was, a couple of months ago. Like, this is me, this is what I like, this is what I do, but now it's like, you're kind of like, wait a minute. The tower is hitting, right? Those old structures are being knocked down. Those old programs that you operated on are being done away with. Is like, it's an upgrade that's coming through. And the upgrade is hitting and changing everything, like when you get an upgrade on your phone. And most of the time, upgrades are kind of like an inconvenience to us because we all use our phones so much, and it's like, I don't have 5 to 10 minutes to not be using my phone so that it can upgrade and change up everything that I like the most about this phone, right? But this is what's happening to your life in general, Gemini. It's an upgrade that's coming through, and it's changing up a lot of little like small little details of your operating system and like making it better. But it's wiping out some of the things that you have been used to and that used to, make you like just like swim in happiness. And so now with this Six of Swords energy, you're needing to like go through your palate and your taste and like be like, okay, what has changed here? Almost like you do when your phone upgrades, right? It's like you go into your phone and you start to see, okay, what did they change with this upgrade? What did they, make different? Yeah. So this is what's happening. That upgrade is coming in, is bringing you to some sort of realization, because it's changing your taste buds. It's changing your cravings, your desires, your um, mechanism for bringing you happiness and bliss is expanding. Okay. So moving right along, we have the Seven of Cups with the Eight of Wands and the Strength card. Oh yeah, you know what, Gemini? I'm glad I just thought about that because when I was channeling your message at the beginning, I thought about two movies that you guys may want to check out for this month, because I really feel like this is what's happening. This is the shift that's happening for you guys. Um the first one is Groundhog Day, right? Because in that movie, it was talking about a person that kept doing the same day over and over and over again until they came to the realization of who they truly were, like, and what was important in life and what had meaning. And, they were kind of like being tortured and suffered or a lot until they realized that. And that's that will of suffering, right? That they really explain or depict very good in the movie Groundhog Day. The other one is Die Another Day, I think it is, with Tom Cruise, and it's the same scenario of somebody that's repeating the same day over and over and over again. I think it's something like Die Another Day or uh Die Tomorrow or something, but it's Tom Cruise. And I think the other lady's name is not Kate Beckinsale, but the lady that was in the movie Devil Wears Prada. Her name is Kate or something. So sorry, I'm a movie buff, so I love to know the actors and actresses' names. But those two movies, Die Another Day and Groundhog Day, is going to be a good way to really look into what's happening to you on a deep level in August, if you guys want to check that out. So Seven of Cups with Eight of Wands and the Strength card. The Seven of Cups is talking about this level of confusion that's kind of coming in a little bit, and the confusion is because of this upgrade, Eight of Wands energy, right? These downloads have come into your system, your operating system, and made a lot of changes and moved things around. And it's like your position that you're in the matrix is a little bit different now. The way that you're decoding the matrix is a lot different now. So because you're more sensitive to this reality, this matrix that we live in, now it's like you first start off at a point of confusion, because the Seven of Cups does speak to the illusion of what we call matter, or this reality that we live in, the Maya, you know. And so the way that you're perceiving the illusion is changing now, because you're starting to see through it on a very deep level now. So it's like you may be confused for a bit this month, but as you go deeper into this month, right, the Strength card, deeper into Leo season, you're awakening something in you that has been waiting to awaken, right? It's like something is coming online, something that matches the way that you're perceiving reality now, something that's matching this upgrade, these downloads that has come through for you. And I feel like this is the way that you're operating now. This is your operating system that you're using now. This Strength card is something that is really deeply awakening in you, something that is beautiful, but also very strong, like that lion energy. And you're going to be moving forward in this new way of operation. And I really feel like it's going to bring in a lot of great experiences for you, Gemini, a lot of beautiful experiences, a lot of soul family also. I see you guys connecting with new opportunities that are here in alignment for you, because you're now going to be seeking those out. And it's like these people, things, and places are now connecting with where you have come spiritually, where you have developed yourself to. And it took time to get here. This didn't happen overnight. It was a struggle to get here, Gemini. It was a lot of data processing that you had to go through in order to get through this place, or to get to this place of awakening. And so you have processed so much data and so much experiences and lived through so much and learned so many soul lessons that now it's like, okay, this labyrinth that we have had Gemini in for the last couple of years, blah, 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 it doesn't really work for them anymore. Now we have to take them out of this maze that they've been in, because they solve the puzzle every time now, and we have to put them in a new place so that their soul can evolve even more. And I mean, this is life. This is what we do. So I like where you guys are at, Gemini, because you're now entering into this new space of observation, this new space of experience, that you can grow and expand even more in. And it's exciting, like, for sure. You're at a phase in your life where a lot is opening up to you, and you're consciously realizing it. It's not anything that's happening just only subconscious. And if you're watching this video, then I'm even putting you up on game on actually what's happening on a soul level. So you're gonna be even better for it. All right. So let's keep it moving, Gemini. I like this reading. I like this energy that we're in. Like, it's so just it's such a channel that I feel you guys are connecting to this month. So moving over here, futuristic energy, we have the sorry, let me adjust this mic so I can move up. All right, we're dealing over here with the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Temperance card. We have the Hangman below that, and then the Six of Wands. Yes, graduation. So over here, this Wheel of Fortune energy with the Knight of with the Knight of Swords and the Father of Cups. This Wheel of Fortune, right, is representing that karmic wheel, that wheel of suffering, where you go round and round and round, the merry-go-round. The Ferris wheel is a representation of that energy of the karmic wheel. And the Knight of Swords, I feel like, is representing what you guys are realizing about these habitual motions that you have went through over and over again, these habitual behaviors that you have been operating in for a long time. And the Father of Cups speaks about a mastery of these habitual elements that have been placed in your life over and over again to get you to this place that you're entering into now. All right. A lot of these have to do with your emotions, and also, um, because our emotions tie us into this matrix, into this reality. And it makes these experiences that we have very real and very authentic. Like, if you didn't have any feelings while you experienced all of these different experiences that we have in life, then it would just be pointless. If you didn't feel it on a very deep level that touched you at your core, and that's what the emotions do. So this Father of Cups is at a place of maturity inside of this emotional realm, because you have explored all of these different experiences that this Knight of Swords is talking about along this karmic wheel. And so now you're stepping into new places, that match your level of mastery, as opposed to continuing to stay, you know, in the 12th grade as a senior and repeating it over and over again. Like, do you know how that feels for somebody's, who's a senior, and then their class graduates, but they weren't able to graduate, and then they have to come back and be a senior again with people that were juniors the year before, right? And they're like, wait a minute, I thought you were senior. I thought you were graduate. No, I didn't graduate. I gotta repeat it. And I don't know. I'm kind of picking up that that's what it has felt like for you, Gemini. Like even when we go back to these cards here, and sorry because I'm going deep for you guys this month. Um, but when we look at this card, the Six of Pentacles, it's talking about how this mother is like feeding this child, and I feel like for you guys, it's like you've been eating this food that this mother has been giving you, but like you eat it over and over again. It's like, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm tired of eating this. I'm tired of eating Lunchables. I'm in my 20s. I'm in my 30s. I'm in my 40s. I'm in my 50s. Like, I don't want to eat another Lunchable. I ate that when I was 6 years old as a kid. Like, can I get some lobster and some shrimp or something along those lines? All right. It's like that type of energy. You've like really outgrown something, Gemini, and it's like you're in that spot of wanting to see what else is out there. Like, and it is more out there. Definitely. The possibilities are endless, and they're coming your way in August, but you're also meeting them in the middle. The Temperance energy is here with um, the Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. So yeah, it's like something here is being tempered, something here is coming into balance. And once again, this is speaking to your internal relationship with your external world. With whenever we're looking at that Temperance energy, um, and how your internal world is being mirrored in your external reality. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's been a long time coming for you guys to start mirroring something different that really matches where you have come internally, spiritually, personally on your journey of development. But now there's going to be this integration that's happening with this Lover's energy, is what I feel, where you're beginning to integrate this internal world with your reality, outside of you. And there is this connection that's happening. And you're finally starting to mirror something that maybe you've been like envisioning internally for a very long time now. And so this is going to be bringing in a lot of manifestations for you, right? Is what I feel. It is going to be unlocking a lot of things that have kind of been held up for you for a very long time on your path or on your journey. Because now you're coming into a place where you can actually receive those. You can actually compute it and process it, right? Because your processor has changed. All right, so down here we have the Hangman with the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's like you guys have been waiting in limbo. It's like, when am I going to get another meal other than Lunchables? You've been in the waiting room, Gemini, and I mean, of course, it's been a long wait here, is what I feel. And a lot of the wait has been painful with the Ten of Swords. Like, we all go through that Ten of Swords energy. And you guys have been hanging here as the Hangman, just trying to understand it all. Like, when in the hell, right, am I going to come off of this tree and stop hanging upside down? Like, I can't do anything about this. And you've been trying to formulate with the Eight of Pentacles this understanding, right? Stacking this data and this knowledge and putting it all into something that makes sense for you. It's like you've been doing the work, and your work has not been in vain. Your work has brought you to this place that I see you guys going, stepping into. And it's a very powerful place that you're going, and that cycle is completing for you, this painful cycle, this waiting, not knowing what's coming next, not knowing, it's like this is coming to an end, and a lot of new experiences are coming your way. You know, the Six of Wands is talking about your graduation, okay? Your upgrade is here. You're evolving into this new world, right? And it's time, right, for you to shine as the star. It's time for a lot of these activations to come online. I feel in August you're going to be um, seeing some of these gifts that are coming online for you, and having the time to really play with them and to see what's new about this upgrade that has come, because you're gonna like this upgrade. You know how sometimes you get upgrades on your phone and you just don't like the upgrade. You're like, I wish I would have kept the last. It's like they didn't give you enough time for you to play with everything that the last upgrade bought, and it's like now you have a whole new upgrade. And I don't feel like it's like that for you guys. I feel like you have had this one upgrade for like a long time, and you were just tired of it. You're like, oh, I can't wait till they come up with some new ideas. But now your processor is being upgraded, right? Your avatar is being upgraded, your reality is being upgraded, and um you're going to be able to, like, play with all of these new features that are added to your life here with this star card. And these manifestations are also coming in because, like I said before, you're in a space now where you really can receive them. You've left the place that you were housed before that wasn't big enough for some of these manifestations, and you're into this whole new world. All right, so I'm going to go to your fairy card, and then we'll wrap up your reading because we're about 32 minutes in. So King of Summer is here for your fairy card. It says honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. Yeah, and I mean, this is the energy that I feel like you guys are taking on. Of course, some of you guys could be dealing with some romance in the month of August, because there's a lot of new things that are coming your way. I just was, I felt very drawn to speak to you guys on a soul level when it came down to this reading. So once you get that intact, everything else is just a byproduct, right? When it comes down to your experiences that are coming in. Um, but you guys are showing up as like this king of summer energy. Honorable, devoted, mature, right? The maturity has come in. Warm hearted. Yeah. Okay. So I'm wrapping it up right there. That's pretty much all that I have for you guys. The channel is done. So I will see you guys in the mid-month check-in for August. If this did resonate with you, let me know about it in the comments if you want. Like, share, subscribe if you're brand new. And until later, stay safe, okay? Later.